it begs the question. Sacrament is outward sign.
Of inward grace.
Sister Mary Lord.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, come on,
Oh, yeah.
sister,
Yeah.
I'm in big trouble.
She's about to say, Terry,
Yeah.
come sit with me. And I don't know which side she's on.
Let's get quiet here, people. A sacrament is an outward sign instituted by Christ to give grace.
Yeah.
And thank you. Oh,
Very good, Terrence. You can sit down now.
Yeah. Sit down and stop talking in church. The association with sacrament and Jesus makes so much sense to me. I'm like, oh, absolutely. Instituted, I'm not quite as doesn't make as much sense to me because it sort of gives the impression that Jesus made them up.
Yeah.
But I think when you think about the sacraments as they currently exist, they just make so much sense in terms of they're moments in our lives where you could expect grace to be particularly dense. And so the grace is already manifesting itself in these moments of our lives. Jesus, I think, I have deep confidence, his being was deeply attuned to the rhythm and the flow of grace. And so he knew that these were moments. So in the wake of a birth, I can't imagine that he wasn't present in a way that recognized that this is a miracle and a mystery of profound proportion, and that someone carried this child and bore this child, and the cost of that, and then the cost waiting for parents as they attempt to accompany this child. Of course Jesus knew, oh, this is big. This is big. And how could we do our humanity without meals? I mean, it's just inconceivable.
Yeah.
Because meals are the moment that we're forced to pause and be in relationship.
Yeah.
And Jesus knew it, and he capitalized on those things. And then meals were always accompanied by stories. Yeah. And they usually weren't drive-through or we have 7 minutes to complete this. I think Jesus intuitively knew that these experiences of sitting around tables, laughing and weeping and telling stories are essential literally to our survival and to our humanity. And they nourish us, like Eucharist. And he was good at this. He had good instincts about the presence of grace. And affirmation, there's certain moments people need to be reminded, no, this is who you are.
Right.
This is who you're called to be.
Right.
These are your people. These are your poverties and your gifts. And this confirmation, I think Jesus was good at that. Do you want to take a walk? And I'll remind you who you are.
Yeah.
I'll be a source of inspiration so that you'll take the risks to become. It's never too late to become who you're meant to be.
Yeah.
The confirmation, I think he was good at it.
Yeah.
And I think he was really comfortable with pain, not wanting it, not wishing it, but realizing it's part of the package. He knew it, and his instinct was, my heart goes out to you. Ed Shea's definition of compassion, I will join you in your chaos. I think Jesus was willing to enter into and participate in the chaos of rupture, loss, divorce, hurt, suffering, and be present to it. He got it. He knew that there was grace there because there was vulnerability and availability. It's what happens when you're hurt. It's a unique opportunity to do intimacy. And I think he was brilliant at it.